Hello everyone, welcome back to HSG CIIF live broadcast. It's Kim again. In this afternoon, I will show you our HSG press brake series, HB and HC series. And then also, I will give you a tour about our FMW laser welding machine. And then before that, we will walk around our booth and show you what are the machines on show. What is behind me is a GV series. GV is a ultra high power sheet cutting machine. And then it is suitable for 50 kilowatt to 20 kilowatt power source. And then what is next to it is the R series. This is R light groove cutting machine. This is a pipe cutter which is newly developed by HSG Laser. The cutting speed of this machine is extremely fast. And then you can see there are two kinds of supporting mechanism in this machine. One is the concave wheel and the other is the flat support. And then let's continue to move on. And then over here, this is our welding area. It shows the FMW laser welding machine. You can see there are lots of customers crowded. There are lots of advantages of laser welding machine compared to the traditional welding ways, and I will give you a more detailed introduction later. And then over here, this is our brand new plate and pipe compilation cutting machine. And let's have a close look. 你好，可以帮忙演示一下切割吗？ The cutting speed is very fast and smooth. Yep, you can see all the edges are really sharp. There's no bumps. Yeah, the whole workpiece is cut smoothly and nicely. Thank you. And then let's continue the show. In the middle part, in the center of our booth, there are 4 cutting heads developed by HSG Laser. In the middle, there are P10 and P6 cutting heads. It is developed by our HSG Japanese subsidiary. And then let's continue. Over here, this is our intelligent digital chalk. The characteristic of this chalk is that this is a full stroke chalk. The operator do not need to change the chalk flows so as to save much labor force, and it's convenient and easy to operate the whole machine. Let's continue walking. This is the sample work developed by HSG. And there are many splicing methods which is already provided in our software. Our software of our pipe cutting machine is developed by ourselves. Let's roll to the front side. This is our press brake. This is an HP series press brake. The width of this machine is 3 meters and it can control, it can bend up to 100 tons. You can see that it is working very smooth and fast. HP series is the most advanced press brake of HSG. For HP series, this is a hybrid machine. It is controlled by dual servo variable pumping technology. There are 2 servo motors that directly control the hydraulic tank. What is the advantage of such system? The reaction time is much faster than the traditional hydraulic system, and then it can save up to 60% of energy. The motor is only activated in the working time. In such way, the service life of such machine is a lot longer and it is very stable. Last but not least, this hybrid hydraulic system is very environmental friendly as it has less noise in the operation time. You can see the rib piece is extremely nice and fine. And then what is so special about the machine is that you can see there are positioning blocks in the rear side. And then what factors does customer concern the most in using a press brake? One is of course accuracy, and the other is efficiency of the machine. The moving speed of the positioning block of Z-axis is around 700 mm per second, which means it's 42 meters per minute. It is super fast so that there's no lag time between different steps. Then the accuracy of the positioning block is plus or minus 0.01 millimeter. It's a very precise system. 我想問咧，後邊嘅定位牌可唔可以喐嚟睇下？係啊係。Okay. You can see that the positioning block is moving very fast. And then what is another highlight of this machine is that the whole machine frame has high rigidity with embedded deviation compensation system, which ensures the workpiece is bent evenly as requested. And then last is that HSG offers customization solution for automatic production line, which can match with robots, so as to free the labor for big companies. And then right next to it, this is our HC series press brake. This machine is a smaller one. It is a 2-meter machine with bending force, bending pressure of 550 tons. For this machine, the control system is Switzerland C-Black system. And then the key parts and components are from top brand companies such as Schneider Electric and gas control parts, Eastern Servo Motor, Germany Westwolf Wells. The positioning block is controlled by servo motor, which is from Sendenki from Japan. The grating ruler is GV from Italy. And then now I will ask our engineer to give us a small demo on how to use the machine. You can see that for such a long workpiece, the bending is still very accurate. For this electric hydraulic press brake, we have also other specifications. For example, 110 tons, 3-meter machine, and also 117 tons, 4-meter machine, and the largest one is 220 tons, which is a 4-meter machine. We have finished the part about our press brake, and now I will walk you back to the welding area to show you our laser welding machine. There are lots of crowds here. We have many visitors today. You can see the meeting area of our booth. There are lots of customers. And then this is the rear side of our plate and tube combo machine. These are some auxiliary machines for our GTE. This is the air compressor. In order to increase the productivity and production efficiency of the machine, we suggest some of our customers to match an air compressor with the cutting machine so as to save the cost for gas consumption. And then now we have come back to the welding area. This is our FMW welding machine. For the welding machine, we have two options. First is 1 kilowatt and the other is 1.5 kilowatt. You can choose Wacos or HSG Laser source. And then now our engineer will give you a small demo. These are 2 mm workpiece. For a 1 kilowatt machine, you can weld 2 mm stainless steel and carbon steel, and also 1.5 mm of aluminium. And then for higher power, 1.5 kilowatts, you can weld up to 3 mm stainless steel and carbon steel. And what we are welding now is 2 mm aluminium. You can see the welding seam is extremely shiny, so that no grinding is necessary in the next step. It saves a lot of work for our customers. And then we can have a close look at the machine. And then for our machines, because it's very small and compact, there's a handle assembled here. You can move the machine to the place you want to put it, and then give welding. And then here is the control panel. Just by simple click, you can convert it to English. And then there are different settings over here. They are all touch. It is a touch panel, and it's easy to operate, like the mode and the peak power, sway speed. After you buy our machines, we will give more detailed instruction on the welding parameters, so you won't worry about that you don't know how to use our machine. This is really easy to operate. And then what's inside the cabinet will be a laser source and also a water chiller. The whole machine is very compact.
差不多了，那个下面那个。
And then for a standard machine, there's a wobble head. And then we have optional upgrade for a wire feeder. With a wire feeder, the gap between the workpiece can reach 1 millimeter, which is more practical and more useful. I think this is all for today's introduction. Thanks for watching HSG CIIF live broadcast. If you want to know more about our company and our machines, you may follow our Instagram, Facebook, check out our website and all the other social medias so that you can see what is the most upgraded status of our machines. So have a nice day, and thank you again for watching our CIIF live broadcast. Bye bye.